Abel's Field is an uplifting, coming-of-age high school drama about a 17-year-old that has been dealt just a really tough hand in life.
You know, he's a kid who's been asked to, you know, do so much more than the average kid, raise his twin sisters by himself, and work 2 jobs, 3 jobs.
And over the course of the story, he befriends this unlikely mentor who also has kind of a secretive past.
Where'd you come from? Nowhere in particular.
Well, you're full of specifics.
My character's name is Abel, and he's a guy that has had a pretty tormented life. He basically just travels from town to town and sort of harbors his own little secret that he doesn't really pass on to anybody. Our 2 worlds collide in a very sort of angry, silent way, and we start peeling off the layers between both of us. And it's a mentoring story, but it's interesting because you would think I'd be the mentor to him, but he's actually just as equally a mentor to me.
One of the overarching tenets that we tried to apply to the story is a quote that was told to me by a pastor in Atlanta, and he basically said, you can't illustrate the magnitude of grace without also illustrating the magnitude of sin.
I think that films that don't get into the grittiness of sin, but yet talk about redemption and talk about mercy, it rings hollow. So this film goes into that, you know, it goes down and dirty with what happens.
You don't care about anyone but yourself! You know nothing about me! Nothing!
There's a very pivotal scene where we go to a cemetery and he spills everything about himself and how he's feeling and how he's anguishing. And I ask him, have you ever talked to God? Maybe God can help you.
How do you know when you're being that honest?
For me, it came when I had nothing left.
The character of Seth, he deals a lot with trust issues with God. And I began to ask myself, do I trust God?
I think anyone, when they're faced with adversity, as I was faced with adversity on Abel's Field, questions the direction their life is taking.
I think it's whenever life hits you right in between the eyes and adversity strikes you is when you really see where your faith resides.